Today, we'll go through creating a DigitalOcean droplet and logging in using SSH with a password. By the end, you'll have your own cloud server ready to deploy projects. Let's get started. Step 1. Sign up and log in. First, log into your DigitalOcean account. If you're new, you can sign up at digitalocean.com. Once you're logged in, you'll land on the control panel dashboard, where you can start setting up your server. Step 2. Start creating your droplet. Click on the Create button in the top right corner and select Droplets from the drop-down. This takes you to the Droplet Setup page, where you can customize your virtual server. Step 3. Choose a data center location. Now, select a data center region, the physical location where your server will be hosted. Choosing a data center close to your target audience can reduce latency and speed up loading times. If most of your users are in Asia, for instance, you might choose a data center in Singapore. For a European audience, options like Frankfurt or Amsterdam would be ideal. Step 4. Choose your droplet's image. Next, we'll select the operating system for your server, which is called the droplet's image. I recommend Ubuntu 22.04 LTS if you're looking for a stable and widely supported option. Just click on it under the Choose an Image section. Step 5. Select a plan. Moving on to the plan selection. The basic plan works well for most general purposes, but if you need more power, consider the general purpose or CPU-optimized plans. Choose the one that fits your project's needs best. Step 6. Add authentication. Now, it's time to set up your login method. You can choose between an SSH key or a password. For simplicity, let's go with the password option. Enter a strong password, which you'll use to access the server. Step 7. Finalize and create your droplet. Review your setup, assign a name or hostname to your droplet, and when everything looks good, click Create Droplet. DigitalOcean will take a few moments to create it, and then you'll get an IP address for your server. Step 8. Logging into your droplet using SSH and password. With your droplet created, let's log in. Open a terminal. And type the following command: SSH root at your droplet IP. When prompted, enter the password you just set. Press Enter. Congratulations! You're now in control of your own cloud-based server. The possibilities are endless. Install apps, run your website, or configure services. Happy coding, and welcome to the cloud. In Part 2, we'll guide you step by step through the installation of CloudPanel on a dedicated server or any cloud instance. Let's get started. Step 1. Server requirements. To begin, ensure you have an empty server with either Ubuntu 22.04 or 24.04 or Debian 11 or 12. You'll also need root access to proceed. Step 2. Log in via SSH. Next, let's log into your server using SSH. If you're using a password, simply run SSH root at your IP address. Then type your server password. Again, replace your IP address with your server's IP. Step 3. Update the system. Before installing CloudPanel, it's crucial to update your system and install any required packages. Enter the following command: apt update and apt y upgrade and apt y install curl get sudo. This command updates your package lists, upgrades existing packages, and installs curl, get, and sudo if they're not already present. Step 4. Choose your operating system. Ensure you're running one of the following supported operating systems: Ubuntu 22.04 LTS, Ubuntu 24.04 LTS, Debian 11 LTS, Debian 12 LTS. Step 5. Run the installer. Now, let's run the CloudPanel installer. You'll need to select your preferred database engine, either MySQL 8.0 or MariaDB 10.11. Use the following command to download and execute the installer. This command downloads the installer script, verifies its integrity, and runs it with root privileges. Step 6. Access CloudPanel. After installation, it's important to secure your CloudPanel. Quickly access it to create your admin user. Be aware that there's a small window where bots might try to create users. If possible, configure your firewall to allow access to port 8443 only from your IP address. Step 7. Open CloudPanel in your browser. You can now access CloudPanel through your browser at https:// your IP address 8443. Replace your IP address with your actual server's IP address. While accessing, you might see a self-signed certificate warning. Simply click on Advanced, and then select Proceed to continue to CloudPanel. Congratulations! You've successfully installed CloudPanel on your server. Remember to configure your settings and create your admin user as soon as possible. Enjoy managing your applications with CloudPanel.